Hello YouTube, this is Neon. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite episode of Little House on the Prairie. My favorite episode is the one where all the boys go out to reap the harvest. Should I say it like that? So it's harvest time. All the boys go out to take in the harvest for a week. And the school in whatever city that Little House on the Prairie was shot in is basically made up of all girls and the very young boys. I imagine they didn't go out to harvest. And I believe the city, a lot of the guys, a lot of the adults is gone as well, that they are going out to reap the harvest. During this time, this bully moves to town. It's a father-son family. They move in just after all the boys had left. Now, the son is a big boy, and he's a bully. And I don't think the dad gave a damn. So he's the only teenage boy in this school that's almost all girls. And this dummy is bullying the girls. It's nothing extreme, okay? It's not like, sexual harassment or whatever. It's more name-calling, pushing, saying vicious things, talking about people's mama. He's just a bully. So at one point in this episode, the school is leaving. And most of the girls done left the schoolhouse. And he comes out and he's saying some nasty, mean things. And for some reason, Mary decided to stand up to him. And I don't know what Mary told him, but it was something along the lines of, "Bring it on." So he went up to her saying something mean, and I don't remember what he said, mean and threatening. Baby, and Mary took her lunchbox and she swung him in the head, and with her lunchbox, and she hit him in the head. It was beautiful. I was so proud of her. So she kind of knocks him off balance a little bit, and he recuperates, unfortunately, and he begins to overpower her and wrestle her. And I think at some point he throws her to the ground. So of course little Laura, she runs to her sister's rescue, because little Laura's not going to just stand by idle while her sister getting beat up by some bully. When she gets to him to try to hit him, he quickly just throws her on the floor, because this was in the earlier episodes of Little House on the Prairie. The only girl that was really comparable in size to him was Mary. So at this point, little Laura's trying to pick herself up off the ground. Mary's trying to do the same thing. Although Mary put up a valiant fight, I was like, Mary, kick his ass, please, please. Boom! It was beautiful. I was elated. It was like being touched by an angel. It was like a Holy Spirit type of thing. So at this point, all of the girls hated him because he was bullying all the girls. And they start whispering. They see what's happening. They see him beating up these two girls. And all the girls rushed him, and they all beat his ass together. Next thing you know, he just disappears in this army of little girls with bonnets and little 1800s dresses that damn near covered them from head to toe. And he disappears because they just beaten him the way he deserved to be beaten. And he disappears, and all you see is a bunch of girls swinging and hitting, and it was beautiful. It was poetry in motion. I was so proud of these young ladies. So for so much time after, I remember just pretending like I had a lunch pail and I was Mary, and I would just swing that lunch pail and hit someone in the head with it. Someone who deserved to be hit, right? A bully or something, I don't know. I was so impacted by that. Sometimes I wonder though, would it have the same impact today with special effects and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. I've looked back on things that I've seen as a child that had a lot of impact, that was so amazing, and then I look back at it and I'm thinking to myself, I don't like that. What? It wasn't as impactful. And obviously, my memory's not that great because I don't even remember, was it Walnut Grove? I don't remember the city that, if y'all want to put down below what city Little House on the Prairie was in, that would be cool. I don't remember. While I imagine I could probably find this episode on YouTube or something, I've chosen not to because my memory of it, the memories of it are so fond. To this day, sometimes I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy to me. It sounds crazy to me. I don't know why I do it, but sometimes I'll be in the middle of somewhere and I'll just swing my bag and I'll be thinking about Mary and how she stood up to evil. She was like, I am woman. You gonna hear the roar of my lunch pail. Pooh! It was a beautiful thing. So I do that sometimes, and I live in LA. It's busy. I did that, and some dude was like coming by on his bike, and I wasn't too far from hitting him. I was cautious. I didn't hit him. I didn't come close. But after he come by, another dude comes by on the van and tells me, "Oh, dude, what are you doing? You should have actually hit him. That would have been funny if you knocked him off his bike." And I was like, "No, I didn't even see him coming. That was like the last thing I was thinking about. I was trying to hit some innocent person." But Miss Mary has inspired me. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? By hitting someone in the head, the evil man, with your lunch pail. It was beautiful. Also, I watched this when I was a kid, and special effects have improved so much since then. We talking like 30 years ago, approximately, when I saw this episode. So I'm still hesitant to go back and try to watch it again. And of course, I don't actually know the name of the episode. As I've shared a little bit in some of my other videos, I grew up as a member of a very, very dysfunctional family. So much trauma, so much abuse. I have estranged myself from my family because of what has grown out of that abuse. But I can't help but wonder if Mary standing up against this bully and standing up against evil and really leading other women, other girls to do the same thing, being that matriarch and standing up against him, I think it meant the world to me. And I think at that time, knowing that I could never speak up, I'll just get beaten again. I can never defend myself. You just do what you told. To see her do that, I think it has a very special meaning to me. And I will tell you that going to school, we was poor. We didn't bring no, ooh, hoo, hey. We didn't bring lunchboxes to school. We ate school lunches, so that's about it. She was my hero. She was my matriarch, and that's my favorite episode of Little House on the Prairie. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share, comment, commercials. Do one or more of those things. Thank you. Best wishes.